What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, guys, we are back with another 1/6 scale figure preview video. Today, guys, we are going to be doing my second ever InArt figure. My first was the Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman from the Batman vs Superman movie. That figure was released a couple of months ago, and it is one that I really like a lot, so I am very excited to get that one. Today, we are going to be doing the second figure, my second figure for InArt, and we are going to be doing the Joker, the 2019 from the 2019 movie Joker, of course, and we're doing the premium version. Right now, there are two versions for this figure, or figures, and that's going to be the deluxe version and also the premium version. Obviously, I will explain to you guys a little bit later on in detail the differences, but right now we are in the Queen Studios website. They are the owners, if I'm not mistaken, of InArt, so I want to make sure that I clarify before I start the actual video that I do not claim any ownership of these images. These are all from the website Queen Studios that they provide from InArt. I would have used Pop Collectibles images from, which is where I purchased the figure, but I just felt like the images from Queen Studios were a little bit more clear, so I thought that it was better to go this route. Before I do start on the unboxing, my apologies, on the actual preview video, some things that I want to clarify. This preview video will be a little long, and I do want to apologize about that. Obviously, if you guys get bored with it, I completely understand, but this figure or figures, it's going to be so many things that are going to come with this guy that it's just like, it's so overwhelming to a point where it's so many things that I have to talk about with him. And also, one thing that and again, this is going to be a very controversial statement that I'm about to make, but this just might be the best 1/6 scale project that I have ever heard of. Now, at the same time, I've only been a collector for a little bit over 6 months, about 7 to 8 months. So at the same time, I never got to watch other projects, right? Other figures. Again, the key word here is not necessarily figure. It's more so an individual project. This guy right here, and let's go ahead and get started with the details. So we're doing the premium version. The premium version, it's not just one figure. It is 4 figures in one single unboxing or sale. This guy, and again, we're doing Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. It is a premium version. It is 4 individual figures with different and again, let me be clear about this. We're not just talking about one body with 4 different costumes or wardrobes. No, we're doing 4 individual figures, each with specific head sculpts, each with a specific body, each with a specific wardrobe, and each with a specific accessories. So I honestly believe that this might be the best 1/6 scale project that I have ever seen by any company. By the way, it is very unfortunate that this is not coming from a Hot Toys video or a Hot Toys figure. This is actually from InArt, who to me is a very worthy competitor right now to Hot Toys, in my personal opinion. This, to me, it's something that I am super excited about. I cannot tell you guys how much excitement I have within me because of this figure, and when when we're all gonna go ahead and get it received. Now, the difference is pretty much the deluxe version is going to be just the regular suit, his suit from the Murray show, and then also we're going to go ahead and get the Arthur Fleck figure. So these two are going to be part of the deluxe version. The premium version is going to be all 4. Obviously, I went ahead and got all 4 figures, and I personally got them from Pop Collectibles. I'll go ahead and include the link in the description of the video in case you're interested in grabbing yourselves one, although I am not sure if he is still available for pre-order or if he's been sold out. Now, as far as recommending websites, I'm just including the website that I purchased from. I don't work for Pop Collectibles. I don't work for any other website, or I don't promote them in any way. But just me personally, whenever I've had figures that I haven't been able to purchase from Sideshow, and that's the unfortunate part, Sideshow really doesn't sell InArt. I've used Pop Collectibles. I pretty much have had good experiences with them, so I'm gonna continue to purchase from them. But at the same time, I understand that some of you guys are doing 1/6 kit along with other websites, and I completely respect that. I think that everybody should use who they feel more comfortable with. I think as long as we get the figure at a good pricing, that's all that matters, right? That's all that we really care about. But again, me personally, I did Pop Collectibles, right? But again, enough of that. I don't want to talk too much about where I purchased it or things like that. Let's get to the main event, the figure. So again, it's Joaquin Phoenix. It is a 1/6 scale figures. We're getting 4 figures, and right here pretty much describes what it comes with. So we of course get, again, another key thing, it's rooted hair. So it's not even just the regular hair that we get, for example, for a Hot Toys figure. No, this is actual rooted hair. So we get rooted hair for the bathroom scene head sculpt, which is right here. We get the rooted hair hospital scene right here. We get the rooted hair Arthur Fleck head sculpt with rolling eyes. Same thing with the hospital scene, he gets rolling eyes as well. I think the bathroom scene doesn't because his eyes are closed, which to me is a great idea. And also we get the rooted hair Joker sculpt with the rolling eyes, and this is his regular suit. We do get 4 fully articulating bodies, 4 sets of clothes, 3 sets of shoes. We get 4 clothing accessories. We get 12 sets of interchangeable hands, which is just absolutely crazy. We get 19 accessories, which are included right here. And then we get 3 bases, and the bases are going to be here. So pretty much we get the Murray Show scene base. I believe these curtains go along with this as well. If I'm not mistaken, it goes on the opposite side of the scene or base. Obviously, we would be able to see that better once we actually get the figure, which if I'm not mistaken, this guy's scheduled to get released in early 2025. I'll go ahead and confirm with you guys once we get the figure, obviously. But of course, we also get the staircase base. This is whenever Joker is pretty much dancing, and as you guys can see here on the lower steps, and we'll take a closer look at the images a little bit later on, we have Joker pretty much all written on the last 4 steps. Now this is kind of like a 3D type of base, so as you guys can see, this seems like it actually goes all the way up, but not really. It's just this part right here, right? And then this piece of, I'm not sure if it's going to be cardboard or what would it be, but of course this piece right here comes with it, and it makes the base looks so legit and so good. And then we also get the bathroom scene, which is pretty much like tile, and that's when of course he is dancing in that bathroom scene, which is just an absolutely creepy scene. I still remember from the time that I went to the theater, just seeing him dance there by himself. I believe after killing somebody. I haven't seen the movie in a while. It's just absolutely cryptic and so crazy, right? And I just love that about the movie. So again, that is everything that this figure comes with. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the images. So let me see if there's, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the first image. I cannot tell you guys how realistic this guy looks. This is an absolute masterpiece of a figure. And again, we're talking about the first one, which is the regular suit. And then the thing is that, and again, we'll describe that a little bit later on. So the hands. So if you guys saw that on the previous images, whenever I was just talking about the accessories. So again, the hands don't start right here, just like with Hot Toys where it starts with the wrist. No, it is the full wrist that gets connected at this point right here of the suit. So that way there are no seam lines. That is a phenomenal idea, such a great idea by InArt. And again, those are the type of things that really piss me off about Hot Toys, because we're at a point where why can't Hot Toys come up with ideas like this? Again, great props to InArt for coming up with that idea. So that is such a great thing that this figure is going to come with. The suit, as far as the texture and the materials, the materials that the figures are made with, they look so legit. The face sculpt is an absolute masterpiece. The rooted hair, the makeup, everything looks just great. Now, obviously, just like when I say with Hot Toys figure previews, this is, I would assume, just a prototype. It is not the final product, but at the same time, I do ask myself, can it get better than this, honestly? Because I really don't don't think it can. So again, that's the first image. There he is standing. I mean, the body, the pose. Here he is with his chair, which is one of the accessories that it comes with. Everything just looks so legit. The hands, the texture, the skin texture just looks so phenomenal. This is absolute perfection. I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe you guys will, and I'll be completely honest. I saw the movie twice, whenever it came out in theaters, and then maybe a couple of weeks later, and I haven't seen it since. So I will completely confess that it's been a while since I've seen this guy. Again, it's been over 4 to 5 years, so maybe there's some things that I'm going to miss, maybe a detail here and there, but I'm just going based on like the basic things, which is the face sculpt, the body, the suit, the hands, things like that. So everything just looks perfect for now. There he is sitting again, and he's got his journal, which he uses in that scene, of course, in the Murray show. Again, just phenomenal. The face sculpt, obviously there's no interchangeable face sculpts for like the specific figure, so we just get 4 head sculpts, 1 for each figure. We really don't get to change, I guess, like his facial expressions. I'm not going to complain about that. Again, I mean, we already get 4 different head sculpts and 4 different bodies. I mean, why would I complain about that? Everything just looks great about him. Next image, again, this is a closer look at his face sculpt. I mean, this is just perfect. Just look at his skin texture, the makeup, his eyes. I mean, it really feels like I'm looking at a picture of Joaquin Phoenix. Seriously, this is an absolute masterpiece of a figure. I cannot tell you guys. Honestly, you guys who have watched my videos know that Doctor Strange from the Multiverse of Madness is my favorite Hot Toys figure. I have no doubt that this guy is probably going to end up being number 1. But again, well, you know what? No, let me stop myself, because again, there's other figures that are coming soon that are going to be so great that I don't want to talk too fast. But this, I'm out of words. I really cannot explain to you guys how great this figure looks. And again, this is just the first one. There he is, a closer look. I mean, just look at the detailing on the skin texture, everything that surrounds his face, the paint applications, everything, his eyeballs, the rooted hair. It really feels like I'm taking a look at a picture of Joaquin Phoenix. This is absolutely unbelievable. I am shocked at how great this looks. And again, InArt had already announced this project months ago. Obviously, if you follow them on Instagram, they have announced this guy for a while now. So I was already excited then, but again, now that they've released all these images, it's like my excitement is at an all-time high, and I don't think I've had that excitement with any figures, honestly, during my preview videos. So this is just an absolute masterpiece. Again, we can pretty much take a look at more images, right? I really don't want to spend too much on each specific image, because they do include a lot of images, because of course it's 4 different figures. So I really don't want to spend too much time, but as far as this figure alone, we're doing the regular suit. It just looks so awesome. There he is with his with the clown mask. So this looks very legit as well. I do remember this from some of his villains, I guess. I'm sorry, not villains, right? But some of his, I guess, partners that work with him, that they had this mask, and it looks very legit. And as you can see, rooted hair as well. It looks really, really good. And then we get to the second figure. So this is the bathroom scene Joker. So this figure also, again, this is not part of the deluxe version. So the regular the regular red suit right here, that this one is part of the deluxe and premium version. This one is not. This one is only the premium version. I had to get this guy. To me, the scene is so iconic. And again, I just remember, whenever they released the movie, I did watch it in the theaters, and to me, the thing that I remember the most is the silence in the theater, where we were so creeped out by what this guy was doing. Because to me, in my personal opinion, again, this is just my personal opinion, I understand that a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but again, I feel like these are what these videos are made for, so that we each can have our separate opinions about specific figures and specific movies. To me, Joaquin Phoenix has delivered the best performance to me for a Joker. I think the way that his character is interpreted is the best that I've seen ever in any Joker, movie or TV series, etc. I am a huge fan of Heath Ledger. May he rest in peace. Jack Nicholson, the cartoon, from the Batman series. Mark Hamill did a fantastic job with the voice as well in the Arkham games. To me, Joker has always been interpreted very well, except for Jared Leto. With all due respect, I was never a fan of Jared Leto's Joker. I thought they made him look more like a rock star, and that's not Joker. That's just not it, right? But to me, this guy is the best interpretation that I've ever seen from the Joker. To me, it's not just that he was evil, is that he was a sick person. He was mentally ill. He just wasn't okay with in his head the fact that he was laughing, not because he wanted to, but more so because of like mental illness that he had, the things that he did, how he killed people, and how eventually slowly but surely he became more comfortable killing people, how he kills his own mother, things like that. Again, right here, this is after he kills, and again, please forgive me if I'm missing some of the details of the movie. This is after he kills the first time he kills somebody, and again, instead of him being scared, which he was at first, he goes to the bathroom, looks himself in the face, and out of nowhere he just starts he just starts dancing. And again, the silence that there was, not just with the scene but in the theater, we were all creeped out. We really did not know what to think because it was just so creepy and so weird. So to me, that's what makes this to me that's what makes Joaquin Phoenix, I guess, the best Joker, in my personal opinion, the best interpretation of a Joker. So this scene, of course, this figure right here looks so legit. As you can see, the rooted hair, it's kind of like wet, if I can say it that way. The makeup is on point. Once again, his eyes are closed. They look fantastic. I have no issues with the eyes being closed. I mean, we're already getting 3 other figures with his eyes wide open. I think we're good. So the fact that his eyes are closed, it gives the figure a lot more meaning. There's more details on it, so that's great. The suit, the wardrobe looks fantastic as well, just like the first figure. There he is again. If only we could get this whole thing, that would be so fantastic, but we don't, of course. Obviously, here is the bag that he has right during that scene. And again, everything just looks great. The socks look dirty. The shoes look great. Everything just looks fantastic. I do wonder how articulate, how many articulations this figure comes with. That is something that I am very interested in. I wonder how easily or how hard the figure is going to be to pose. Obviously there are not too many poses that this guy comes with. This guy isn't a character that flies or jumps and things like that, so it won't be too hard. But obviously we're going to want to pose this guy, dancing, right? Because that's what we attach to this specific character or figure or wardrobe. So that is something that I am very interested in. Speaking of, there he is. Oh, excuse me once again. There he is. So this is him dancing pretty much. Again, just a creepy scene. And there's the base with the tiles, although I don't think it's this full thing, right? It's just a smaller piece, right, of the tiles from the restroom. It just looks fantastic. Again, I cannot explain to you guys how great all of these figures look. It's just amazing. And then once again with the hand accessories, again, it's not just from the wrist, it's more here, so that way it is seamless. So that is such a fantastic idea. And there he is, a much closer look at him. I did not expect this. So awesome. Again, I can't say it enough. This guy really feels like I'm looking at an image of Joaquin Phoenix. Honestly, like if I didn't know better, I'm thinking I'm watching the movie again. I mean, this is just absolutely amazing. There are no seam lines with the headpiece as well. So just incredible. The detailing on the socks, the shoes, there's the base right here, the pants, things like that. It's just absolutely amazing. There he is, another image. This time he is not in the restroom. I think this is a gown right here, if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a little closer look into that a little later on. But the second figure, amazing as well. No complaints whatsoever. There he is with his other jacket. Does it come with this? I do wonder that. And here's the clown mask again, the clown shoes. So actually, these are accessories that belong to the hospital scene figure. right? So there's the little hat and the red nose, right? So they decided to add these onto this image. I love the fact that it comes with the eyes closed. It's a different expression to use onto the figure. We get to the third figure, so this one also does not come in here. Speaking of the jacket, my apologies guys, it comes with the third figure. I'm so sorry about that. That's just careless on my part, but of course the jacket belongs to the third figure, which is the hospital scene Joker. So pretty much this has like a regular Joker type of costume. So it comes with the rooted hair, the mask, it comes with the red nose, the little hat, the everything must go poster, right, that he has, if I'm not mistaken, in the hospital scene and also working in the streets, right? I do remember him getting hit in the car, getting hit by the car, right? So that's something that I do remember from the movie. The difference between this figure and the others is that of course it comes with these blue red clown shoes and also the gloves. So those are two things that he is going to come with that are different from the other figures. Sadly, also this figure is not from the deluxe version. This is just the premium version. So him and the bathroom scene Joker are the two figures that wouldn't belong to the deluxe version. They're just going to be from the premium version. So again, I mean, I can't say it's unfortunate. I mean, that's why they include deluxe and premium version, right? And honestly, the pricing isn't even that different. I think you guys are obviously going to have to tell that by depending on the website that you guys choose to purchase the figure. But to me, there's not that much of a difference when it comes to pricing. So honestly, if you guys are able to, I would just recommend to go ahead and get all 4 figures. Why not? I mean, we're really not going to get these type of projects anytime soon. It's very rare. I mean, me personally, it's the first time that I ever get a type of figure announcement where there's 4 figures in one. I do know that this is the second time that InArt does this with multiple figures. I believe for Heath Ledger's Joker they did 2 in 1. Now obviously when the guy was released I wasn't a collector yet, so I don't have that, and I personally don't have any ideas of purchasing that specific Joker, because obviously Hot Toys announced their rooted hair Joker, which looks so fantastic. So I'm getting that one, and it should be arriving later on this year. But again, this is the second time that InArt does this, and to me it's such an amazing idea. Again, the pricing, obviously it's very difficult on us, right? But at the same time, it is to me a must buy if you guys have the ability to do so, because all 4 figures are just amazing. But just taking a look here, taking a look at this specific image, he just looks so good and looks fantastic. Again, clothing is very similar to the bathroom scene Joker figure. So again, some things are similar, but of course the jacket, the mask, the nose, the hat, the poster, and the shoes are going to be different. Taking a look more at some more images. So we get back to the first figure, which I mentioned was just absolutely amazing. It comes also with his cigarette, which I think is also a great idea. Again, it comes with so many accessories that we're gonna have thousands and thousands of options when it comes to posing all 4 figures. I do wonder, and again, this is just curiosity getting to me, if I can interchange head sculpts, if they're all compatible to each specific figure. So like, for example, if I want to put this head sculpt with the regular Arthur Fleck figure, just curious, right? I would assume yes, but I mean, that's something that we will have to figure out once we get the figure. Again, just a dumb idea that I'm thinking about right now, but just curious. Again, the journal, Try and Laugh, as you guys can see here, that he had, it was kind of more like a diary that he always had, right, if I'm not mistaken. So glad that it comes with that as well. And now we get to the 4th figure. This is the Arthur Fleck figure. No makeup, no clown costume, just him with his regular clothes. This to me, my apologies about that. This to me might have the best head sculpt, right? Now it's hard to decide because all 4 are fantastic. But this to me might be the best head sculpt because obviously we get no makeup. So we actually get to see at all of his skin texture, and it is just amazing. The rooted hair looks really, really good. The clothing looks great. The body type, he looks skinny. So this matches the Joker perfectly. Now this figure does come with the deluxe and the premium version. So again, as I mentioned before, the deluxe version is going to do the red suit and the Arthur Fleck figure, and then the other two, the clown, the hospital scene and the bathroom scene Joker, are going to come with the premium version along with the other two figures. But this is the Arthur Fleck figure. So he comes with a cigarette, he comes with a bag full of medicine, pills, and also the gun. So again, as I mentioned before, everything just looks amazing. Look at the rooted hair, it looks so good and natural. It is just absolutely amazing. Again, this is supposed to be a prototype. I really don't see anything that they can improve, honestly. Again, you guys might be better judges than me because you guys might have seen the Joker, sooner than I have. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie in 4 or 5 years, so there are some things that I might forget. But I do remember most of things where I can actually give a proper description of the figure. And honestly, as I mentioned before, and here, oh my goodness, this is the head sculpt of Arthur Fleck. Are you kidding me right now? This guy is absolute perfection. The rooted hair, the skin texture, his eyes, everything. I mean, once again, for the 5th time, are we sure this is not just an image of Arthur Fleck? Of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, because this is perfection. Honestly, I really believe what I said earlier. I said that this might be the best Hot Toys, the best 1/6 scale project that I've ever seen. And honestly, I feel strong about that right now because just imagine us getting all these 4 figures at once. To me, no question about it, has to be the best 1/6 scale project that I have ever seen. Again, it is a very famous character, also the Joker, so why not, right? So this guy, I'm lost for words, honestly. I really cannot find any other adjectives to describe this character. There he is again with his journal. I mean, even comes with written letters. That is absolutely amazing. There he is with this stick, that pretty much the magic trick, which turns into flowers. His red nose, trying to portray a clown. The bag, which is pretty much filled with his medicines, again, as I mentioned before. And then we get a closer look at his whole body. I can definitely tell this is Arthur Fleck because he looks skinny. His hands in his pockets, everything matches, just absolute perfection. And again, the head sculpt, which looks really, really good. There he is again, a side view of him. Again, just so realistic. It's unbelievable how good this guy looks, really. I cannot believe at what I'm looking right now. You can even remove the jacket if you need to. Again, as I mentioned once again before, and I'm sorry guys, I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit, but at the same time, this guy has really left me speechless as far as how great he is. The fact that we're able to remove clothes, we are able to add on different accessories. I really believe that we're going to have a solid 5 to 10 different ways of posing this each individual figure. Whenever I do the unboxing, honestly, it might take me a whole hour to do the whole unboxing because all the poses, all the accessories, the different figures, all the details, it's really going to be something very exciting. I cannot wait to get all these 4 figures. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, I did a top 10 figures coming up, in 2024 video. I will obviously do one for 2025 as well. I don't really see anybody replacing this guy as number 1. To me, this guy has to be the number 1 figure coming up in 2025. No questions, whatsoever. Just everything that he comes with, it's, I can't wait. I really cannot. Look at the detailing on the medicine. I mean, all the letters, I would assume it's going to say Arthur Fleck, no question about it. I think it might even come with pills. I'm not sure, but if it doesn't, who cares? It also comes with this image is here as well. I think this is Thomas Wayne. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think this is Thomas Wayne. Again, I'm sorry if I'm messing this one up, but I think it is, right? So that's an image. Again, just that it comes with that is absolutely amazing. There he is again, standing with his back and him writing on the wall. Absolutely amazing. Now we get a closer look at the third figure, which is the hospital scene. We only got one image on the previous one, so we get a closer look here at the third figure, which is the hospital scene figure. Again, what else can I say? I mean, everything just looks perfect. The skin texture, makeup, clothing, mask, everything just looks amazing. Facial expression, it meets the character. I can't wait to see a closer look at the detailing in his teeth and tongue. That's something that I'm really intrigued to see, right? Because we rarely get characters with a tongue and also its teeth. So that's something that I am very excited to see. But I mean, just looking at all of the figure and the fact that it's so detailed, I can already tell that this is going to be very detailed as well. So that's something that I am very excited about. Oh, well, there he is. So we actually get a closer look. I mean, just look how great this looks. It's absolutely amazing. I really have to give props to InArt. Honestly, everything that they've included with these figures, they've taken their time. And what I really like about InArt / Queen Studios, and again, I really haven't treated with them too much. I mean, again, I'm a new collector, so I really really haven't had a chance to actually purchase a lot from them. Again, this is the second time that I purchased from them. Something that I really admire about them is that they really listen to their fans. Whenever we provide feedback, they listen to it. They take, all the feedback very well. They seem to be listening to advice and as far as how to improve these figures. I remember with the Henry Cavill Superman, they did that. Whenever they were first releasing him, there were some things that were off, and then they started perfecting those things, and so eventually, it has become one of the best figures that they could have possibly release. And they right now, to me, have the best Henry Cavill face sculpt, no question about it. So it just goes to show that they listen to their fans. The only thing that I wish that they could start doing is start shipping to the United States and other countries. Right now, InArt doesn't ship to the United States. Obviously, other companies do, like Pop Collectibles and 1/6 Kit and others. So we have to purchase it from them. But hopefully, one day, InArt knows how much potential that they really have in their hands to do great business, which they already have, and they could start releasing even more figures, more projects, and also expanding their shipping type of business. But again, the detailing here just looks amazing with this figure. Again, the hospital scene, right? For those of us that remember, I think it does come with this coat as well from the hospital scene. Everything just looks fantastic. I love the facial expression on this figure. So, pretty much that's all that I can really say about all four figures. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip on these images. I think we've pretty much seen what we have to see. Again, all four figures are absolute perfection. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to go ahead and get all figures. This is something that I am very excited about. It's, again, as I mentioned before, to me it has to be the best 1/6 scale project I've ever seen from a company. All four figures are perfect. I don't see anything wrong with them, period. There's nothing that can convince me otherwise. Again, you guys might think differently. Maybe there's some details that I might have missed. So please let me know in the comment section. Let me know if there's something that's missing, or just let me know your thoughts about him, because honestly, we all must be excited for this guy. So there he is with his specific with each specific base. So as I mentioned before, from the Murray show, this is the back scene from the Murray show. There's again with the bathroom scene figure, and here are his accessories. So again, accessories, my apologies, accessories. So with the accessories, we get his journal. I think this is pretty much his diary. So from Joaquin with, I'm sorry about that, I can't read that. And then try to laugh. We get the image of Thomas Wayne. I'm thinking it's Thomas Wayne. We get a pistol. Is it the same gun, or is it just, who cares, right? I mean, we still get a gun, right? So it's pretty much the gun that he has. And then we, of course, get the Doctor of Laughter that he has with the hospital scene. We get his cigarette that I pretty much think you can include it with any of the four figures, in my personal opinion. But to me, the one that it belongs the most to would no question be his regular red suit. I think that would be the best way to portray that cigarette. Now, here are the two of the bases that it comes with. So obviously with the Murray show, and you guys are able to set that yellow chair here to have the figure pose. And this is the staircase scene. So obviously the staircase scene, we get the Joker pretty much dancing with his regular red suit. And I love the fact that it comes with this detailing right here, Joker written right here on the last 4 steps. Now, this is pretty much a 3D type of illusion base. So this piece right here is going to be on the back of it. And really the staircase is only this piece right here. So I think it's going to be from starting right here, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I could see it sideways. But pretty much it comes with it. Again, it looks fantastic. Detailing looks really, really good. And the detailing is so good that, again, I'm thinking this is real. Whenever I first saw this image, I thought it was going to be such a long staircase, right? But again, at the same time, it would be very hard to include such a long staircase. But again, it is a smaller staircase. But again, the illusion is really, really well made. Here's the tile base from the bathroom scene. It was very detailed. It has Joker right here. As you guys can see, all three have Joker written below in some type of way. And of course, it's three different bases. So obviously there's going to be one that won't include one. I would assume that the one that is, you know, that's a great question. So either the hospital scene Joker or Arthur Fleck are not going to come with the base itself, because obviously this belongs to the red suit. But again, we're going to have the red suit right here. So I guess at this point, you guys can pick and choose which figure you want to include with this base. But obviously this has to be the bathroom scene Joker. So that kind of puts that one to rest. We get also these curtains that go to the Murray show base, as you guys can see right here. And I do wonder if these lights turn on as well. If not, I feel like we each can install them manually if we need to, although I don't think it's necessary. So this is the last image that I wanted to go ahead and take a look at. So we take a look at all of its accessories. So we get from the magic stick that comes with a flower, we come with the bag that comes with all of his medicines, his diary. We get, I think this is a mirror, if I'm not mistaken, right here. I think this is a mirror. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get a closer image of it. But then we get the Thomas Wayne image. We get a couple of his medicine bottles. Is this a marker? I believe it is. We get 2 cigarettes. So that's even perfect, because we can include 1 cigarette with each specific, with 2 different figures. So if you want to do the red suit figure and also the Arthur Fleck, or just however you want to go ahead and pick and choose. We get his Doctor of Laughter ID. We get a clown mask. We get a red nose. We get a gun. And my apologies about that. It is just 1 gun, so it's not multiple. We get his bag that he comes with, that he has with the hospital scene. We get the Everything Must Go poster. And then, as I mentioned before, it comes with different sets of hands. So just taking a look at the hands right here. The skin texture, and again, I'm just taking a look at them a little bit far away. Hopefully there's more images that they give me a closer look at the hands. If not, that's fine. But it comes with these 4 different gloves. I would believe that each figure, again, it's so many pieces of hands that pretty much you guys can just pick and choose how you want to post a figure. But to me, what a genius idea of having the hand piece not just be from the wrist, but the whole, I guess forearm, right? Or longer than the wrist. This is such a masterful idea, because now, again, there's no such thing as a seam line around the hand. Pretty much the whole hand's going to connect to the wrist or forearm, and you guys won't be able to see that because obviously all suits are long sleeves. So to me, this is such a masterful idea by InArt, because again, there's not going to be any seam lines, and the figure is going to look so good and so perfect. Again, who cares if there's a seam line on the wrist? It's going to be hidden by the clothes. Who cares about that? Again, all the hand positions, they look so natural. Honestly, again, my God, I cannot believe how perfect this figure is going to be. Everything that he comes with, I have no complaints, no buts, nothing. I really can't think of anything. I really promise you guys, I cannot think of anything that this figure comes with that might be wrong. Everything just looks great with him. The hand posers and all the detailing on the accessories, it's amazing, honestly. And I think this would probably be the last image. So again, as I mentioned before, this is the premium version with all 4 figures, all accessories, and the bases. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Oh, we finally get an image of the hands a little bit closer. So just look at the texture. Unbelievable. The hand texture is amazing. The poses look so natural. Obviously, once we get the hands, we'll definitely take a look which hand belongs to which accessory and how it holds up the accessories. but everything just looks fantastic. And again, the fact that there's not going to be any seam lines is just so amazing, so beautiful. Honestly, I cannot wait to get this figure. And then here are the gloves. So the gloves do have a seam line, which is obviously fine, because obviously you can create a glove all the way to the length of the forearm. That wouldn't make any sense. So I'm okay with the gloves being like this. The gloves look really, really good as well. And obviously they belong to the hospital scene Joker. Again, just taking a look more at the accessories. Here's a handle so that he can hold the sign if he needs to. Pretty much just taking a look. And again, this is a marker, by the way. This is a marker. So again, the back looks so detailed as well. So everything just looks great. There's the chair, the 4 Jokers. So, and then we get back to the first image. So we can go ahead and exit out if we want to. So once again, guys, this is going to be it for the video. So my apologies. I'm close to 40 minutes. I know I've taken a long time with this, but at the same time, I like to be very detailed when it comes to my explanations of the figure, and you know what we have coming up. Obviously, once we get the actual figures itself, I feel like I'm gonna do the longest unboxing video ever, but to me it's worth it. This figure is worth it. The pricing, yes, it's high, but who cares? I want this guy. I want all 4 figures. I am so excited to get them, all of the accessories, everything that he comes with. Again, for the 10th time, this to me will be the best 1/6 scale project ever by a company. All the figures that he comes with, all the accessories, the likeness, the realness, the detailing that I had mentioned before, it's perfection. Honestly, it's absolute perfection. I cannot wait to go ahead and get it. Once again, do want to clarify that again, he is not available here on the website, so I'm not able to purchase it even if I wanted to, because InArt does not ship to the United States. So you can either choose Pop Collectibles, 1/6 Kit, whoever you guys want to go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and leave the link to Pop Collectibles since that's where I purchased it. If you guys are interested, if he's still available, I'm not sure if he is, but I definitely went ahead and got the premium version myself. So for now, guys, this is going to be it for the video. Want to remind you that I am on TikTok and Instagram. There I always post images and updates about my channel. The links to that are also on the description of the video if you want to go ahead and check me out. As usual, want to thank you so much for the continued support. You guys are the best, and thank you for bearing with me. I know that my videos are a little bit too long at times, so I really apologize about that, but I promise you guys, I just like to cover all details that are needed for each specific, you know, unboxing or detailed review or preview. So just thankful for staying patient with me, guys, and thank you for all the continued support. But again, if it is the first time that you're watching me, as always, want to invite you to like this video, hit the subscription button so that you're subscribed, and also hit the notifications bell so that way you're updated. You stay updated with all of my upcoming videos. And again, if it is the first time, welcome to my channel. It is a pleasure to have you on. For now, guys, this is going to be it for this preview video of the Joker of 2019. By Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I will see you next time.